Hello, friends. Let's today begin with a very important topic nowadays of the leadership lessons, which I'm going to teach you. Is when I came across building the leadership lessons, I found that there are three most powerful leadership lessons which my friend Guy Kawasaki has introduced, and these are really awesome features which he has introduced. And if you learn these features now, you'll be able to get a lot of knowledge on the leadership threats and how you'll be able to develop the leadership quality in you. So that's very important. uh, Let us first understand who is Guy Kawasaki. You know, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you who is Mr. Guy Kawasaki. Guy Kawasaki is currently the chief evangelist in Canva, and he is the trustee of Wikimedia Foundation, as well as he is the senior executive of Haas School of Business at UC Berkeley. He is very intelligent guy. If I tell you, he's a very intelligent guy. You know, he has given a lot of lectures and motivation. He's quite a good motivational speaker. And he, prior to that, he was actually the advisor of Motorola business unit, as well as he was a chief evangelist of Apple also. So he has worked with a lot of branded companies, and he has got a lot of experience. And he's author of a very famous book, the Art of Start 2.0, The Art of Social Media Enchantment, and many 10 other different kinds of books are also available in the market. Which and he is one of the bestseller author. People follow him, and from Guy's experience, he has got a lot of years of experience in being an effective leader. We have developed the three. I have developed the 3 points. Uh, what can be the important points in getting leadership? I just said there are three important leadership skills or the traits which everyone should know. And what he said, when I asked him about what are the qualities that are required for a good leadership, he said first is empathy. The first is empathy, and second is honesty, and third is first is empathy, second is honesty, and third is humility. So all the three, and these are three important things for a good leader to develop. The leader requires these three qualities. First is being empathy, second is honesty, third is humility. I'm going to tell you more detail about the empathy. Empathy is nothing but the ability to identify. you know it's an ability to identify or understand another person's situation or feeling. It's a human distinct quality. You have to be empathetic towards other person. When you're being genuinely interested in another person's situation, you come to understand in what situation he is. If you are really interested in him, you have to feel the other person's situation. Until and unless you don't feel the situation which the other person is in, you'll not be able to understand his or her emotions. And unless and until you don't understand his or her emotions, you'll not be empathetic towards him. And empathy is something where when you're going to be empathy, when you'll show empathy towards your fellow human beings, you're going to succeed a lot. And the second quality, so why empathy is an important trait. Leaders who understand the need of following in order to be effective, they understand the empathy not as same as empathy. Empathy means that you will be able to appreciate what someone else is doing. Appreciation is really very important. People like to get appreciated. People want that they should be praised, for the work they have done. They need to be appreciated. And this is very extremely important lesson trait You should understand that the need of the people, you can provide support that they need to succeed, you know. And because of being empathetic, the productivity as well as the collaboration will increase. Empathy is the factor, which will indirectly increase the productivity of the fellow human being which you're following. He can become your student in that, and the second important factor is nothing but the honesty. Honesty is very simple. It's being a quality of being truthful. It's being quality of being truthful with self and others. People are not honest. This is very important. I'll tell you that people are not even honest with themselves, and themselves also. They speak lies towards self also. They speak lies, and they are not honest towards themselves. When they ask the question, about being how truthful you are towards self, people speak lies towards yourself. It's a part of self assessment. You should always be truthful to yourself, and that's the quality of being a great leader. And you should always be truthful to others, because honesty is the best policy, and the leaders have got that policy of being honest. Why honesty is very important. It's very important to hide the truth of people from nowadays, because information is now available online. You can't speak lies, you'll get caught. The world is becoming, there are no more secrets now. We are live in the transparent world. Everyone has got an internet. When you speak anything which is wrong, you're going to get caught. So it's very important to speak truth. You have to be honest. You have to. If you don't have that information, please don't share. If you are truthful, please share that information. Until and unless you aren't perfect, be open and honest. In difficult situation, you have to build trust. You have to build credit. You have to build a positive reputation as well as a leader. You need the people who are having a leading trust in you. Even if you fail, they're going to be helpful to you. When you are honest, people will start appreciating you, and people will come together for you, and you'll not fail. So it's very important that in order to build trust, you need to be honest. Honest to the people, honest to the family, honest to the peer groups, honest to the colleagues, honest to the employees who are working with you, honest to the workers, honest to the society, honest to the a lot of people who is being surrounding to you. And the third important trend, and very important, I'm going to highlight, is nothing but that of humility. So humility is nothing but it is it's having or showing a consciousness of one's defect or shortcoming. Not proud, not being self-assertive, or not being modest. Many people do come across. People say why people don't show their shortcomings. People really feel that I'm not. If I show my shortcoming, if I show my shortcoming, I'll feel depressed. Be humiliate, accept humility. Say you have got shortcomings. You don't be all confident. Be self-assertive. Always be modest. People like humility, because until unless you are a humiliate person, people are not going to talk to you more decently. If you want to learn something, you have to become humil. You have to accept that quality of humility. It's a very important trait. It's simple. People follow as they like. Some narcissistic leader can't find it, but leaders who remain humble, they're down to earth, they are the ones who will be getting appreciated. The leaders are being appreciated. They are the person who the people appreciate, and that's why. And the leaders who seek out feedback, they focus on the needs of others. They are open to the people feedback, and when they accept criticism, is the person who they're going to admit that's not perfect. So you have to accept humiliation in order to become successful.